The truth is, if you wait to feel confident, you'll always struggle in sales. Let me say that again. If you wait to feel confident, you'll always struggle in sales. So today, we're going to talk about how to build confidence in sales conversations. The confidence is a byproduct of doing something over and over. You weren't confident when you first got on that bicycle and was trying to figure out how to ride it. You weren't confident when you took your first steps. You weren't confident when you jumped in the pool and tried to swim. You built confidence by doing it. You built confidence by falling off the bike a few times and then getting the right groove and the right balance. You built confidence by swimming a few times, but at first you thought you were going to drown. Sales is the same way. I'm just obsessed with this new phrase that I stumbled across, and it is, you don't lack talent, you lack repetitions. So many people I know, not everyone, some of you are prospecting 100 people a week or more. Way to go. Lifting those weights and your muscles are going to show. Believe me, the muscles will be your bank account. Some of you are doing the repetitions, but way too many of you are spending too much time overthinking, procrastinating, pretending it's perfectionism, trying to perfect it in your head before you put it in the streets. So the majority of people, it's not that they lack talent, it's that they lack repetitions. You have to be willing to suck. You got to be willing to suck for the first, I don't know, few 100 conversations.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I had been the number one income earner of a company, and we had merged into a different company. I heard one of my favorite stories. This guy, his name is June, and this guy he was working at a hotel, very poor section of New York, and he started in this hotel. The first 400 people he approached all told him no. He had 400 no's before he had his first yes. Here he was on stage making well over $1 million a year. In fact, I think he might have been making $2 million a year. What about you? Have you even asked 400 people? If you want to be more confident at public speaking, do more speeches. If you want to be more confident at running marathons, run more marathons. If you want to be more confident at anything, do more of that thing. You can speed up your results if you have a coach or a mentor, if you have someone looking over your shoulder, if you have, proven methods and strategies and tactics, you can speed that up, but you still got to do the reps. You still got to lift the weights. You're not going to get there without doing that. I saw this probably a few months ago, and it was a masterclass on confidence. And I thought, oh my goodness, man, people are going to invest their time and money to learn confidence. What are they going to teach you over there? I mean, I think they teach you to go do the thing versus go solve problems, or at least go attempt to solve problems. Go into the marketplace, prospect more people, show more people, send more samples, have more conversations, reach out to more people. That's going to build your confidence. And oh, by the way, unlike that course, it's actually going to make you money. I know thousands of people who weren't that confident, but they did the work anyway and made some sales. How about that? Did you know that your check from your company doesn't say, please cash this if you were confident? You reaching out to more people is the answer. You showing more people is the answer. Instead of seeking confidence, go do the work, and guess what'll happen? You'll have confidence. I didn't become confident, then do it. I did it. And the doing of it is what made me confident. What you need is you need to be in more conversations. You want to be more confident in sales, you need to be in more conversations. And so we have something really special that we put together, and it is truly how to never run out of people to talk to ever again. We're calling it our Unlimited Prospects Bundle. And you can get it right now for a very special time. This is for the serious person. If you're serious, like, I'm ready to do what Ray is saying, I just need to locate people to talk to, this is the answer. And by the way, it's the lowest investment answer you could possibly find. We give you a killer deal on this thing. It's a special price right now. And you can check it out at higdongroup.com/unlimited. higdongroup.com/unlimited. Now, If you're not going to reach out to people, don't buy it. But if you're like, man, I just wish I knew where to locate people to talk to, this is your answer. Get into conversation. Some of you could get more return on the investment in 1 or 2 days. How about that? That's pretty amazing, actually. I'm rooting for you. Stop seeking confidence. Go do the work. We can help you if you want. God bless you guys. God bless your family. I do hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.